I feel alive. I know inside that you would take it all away. I know the truth. I see through the lies, and I won't let you win again. You know you want me, you wanna bring me down. When you hear the sound of my breaking heart, won't let you win again. You want me, wanna bring me down. When you hear the sound of my breaking heart, won't let you win again.
One of your best dreams I can see. While you are not here, so just please don't go down worries I am on. Please 16 years old.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great day of SSL Soccer. My name is Xenlos, and I'm joined today by...
Val. I don't know what I was going to add to that.
I know, it sounded like you were going to add something, and I'm like, do I pause? And then just, like, nothing. But anyway, we're here for Division 1. It's the penultimate match day here in Division 1, and we have some very exciting games that will have a big effect on the table, including a 1-2 matchup and a 7-8 matchup.
Yeah, it's a extra spicy meet the ball of action today. Tokyo and Hollywood, they can't clinch the title today, but whoever wins, whoever wins that game will take a giant leap towards it. But we start with Athênai versus Catalunya in a game that Catalunya could probably use.
Yeah, I mean, well, Catalonia, well, no, they're not quite clinched out of the drop zone yet, so yeah, they could really use a win here over Athênai, who's sitting third in the table with 18 points. As that's just Lynn taking a shot to the face. Here's Guido shoots, but it's wide. He's offside anyway. We're off and running.
Catalunya is sixth, 14 points, -2 goal difference. Just 4 points clear of the drop zone. Athênai are safe, so they're just playing for pride and to also try to finish third.
Yes. Do we give out bronze medals here in the SSL? I feel like we should.
I don't think so.
Oh, no, that's going to be taken away by Joker. Now we're going to have a corner kick from Joker here in the 8th minute. Looking far post, looking for 44. No, there's a whole bunch of shots there that were blocked.
Dikembe Mutombo would be proud of those blocks. As we see the formations, it's a 4-3-3 from Athênai. Pretty standard run-of-the-mill stuff. Catalunya continues to trot out the 4-4-2 narrow diamond with the inverted wingbacks. So, that is the formations.
Another thing we do have going on here, we do have one of the co-leaders of the Golden Boot race, as it is currently tied on the second to last match day, with Owen 44, who has 12 goals on the year, tied with Tiki Taka from Hollywood. So.
Yeah, it looks like 44 was running away with it, and then Tiki Taka scored a hat trick. I think it was last match day to pull even.
Here's Ramirez going up the sideline, going towards the box. It's going to be kicked away by Julius Sim, but recovered by Nico Fischer. What a shot, and he scores! Athênai goes up 1-0.
Oh, there's no saving that. What a shot by Nico Fisher. Ramirez runs up the wing, puts in the cross. They can't quite clear it, and then Fisher gets too much time, too much space, and just curls that. Absolute gorgeous. Pick that ball out of the back of the net, Gunnarsson. Athênai 1, Catalunya 0, and Catalunya are...
Uh-oh. We're having technical difficulties here. Cal Labovich fires and scores. And now it's 2-0.
We had another moment.
No, never mind. It's not 2-0. Yeah, those lines are close, and he is a bit offside.
I do not believe we are having the technical difficulties anymore.
No, we are not.
I think that was on my headset. Because for some reason, my headset likes to shut itself off randomly.
We need to
when I disconnect Bluetooth from something.
Yeah, we need to get with IT tech support on that.
I am choosing to blame. I'm just gonna blame Tristan da Cunha Island.
Okay.
Good luck finding that on a map.
I'm not going to right now, but I might later go try to find this. I'm intrigued as to where in the world you're blaming.
Where in the world is Val scapegoat?
Here's Mueller going.
As for the football match.
Yes. 44 tries to go forward. The Labovich was intercepted by Vins over to Juliusson. Juliusson, one of two people in D1 who has drawn a red card this season. And also our leader in successful pass percentage with 98.5%.
Oh, here's a nice ball.
Yep, here's Guido going in. Ooh, good block by Lind.
Yeah, Lind with a good recovery there because Guido was very much in. Did not expect Guido to start such an important game, but hey, I'm not the manager.
Here's Joker looking mid, but it's going to be headed away as that was a rather mid corner kick.
Took the words out of my mouth.
It's going to be a throw-in. We're not going to talk about what we reach halftime, and I brought up the leader in pass percentage. We're not going to bring up what happened the last time that I mentioned the person leading in pass percentage.
Oh no!
But it's 1-0 Athênai at halftime. 8 shots to 7, 3 on target to 1. Pretty even game for the most part.
Yeah, even game. Just Athênai, I think, has created a little bit more in terms of quality chances and quality shots, especially. I don't really think Catalunya's had many shots that have really troubled Yannick Anderson, but Athênai obviously converting on that absolute belter of a goal by Nico Fisher. And sometimes all it takes is that one individual moment of brilliance.
So we'll see if there are any substitutions coming in at the half to try to change the fortunes of Catalunya.
Nope.
Okay, great.
I believe Athênai can actually de facto clinch third today with a Buenos Aires loss. I know they're tied right now, which means, yeah, Buenos Aires can tie it, but right now we're looking at a 13-goal swing.
Yes. Yes.
Which, I mean, if that happens, I mean, you feel free to put this on like a plaque on a statue somewhere. Just for how badly it took, or how badly the take was. I can't even English.
Mojo rising to Vins. Over to the Bernier. Is going to go all the way back to Fist. Back forward to the Bernier. Busquets almost intercepted by Labovich. But Busquets moves it forward to the Bernier. Over the Mueller to Maple. Dogwood Maple trying to get a clean shot. Newport says, not in front of me. And clears it out.
Yeah, Newport's just going to smoke that out of there, but not really a whole lot of threat there from Catalunya.
Ooh, good header by Fisher. That's heads-up play right there. Labovich over to Ramirez. I like how I did not make you laugh at all, and I just made myself laugh. What a challenge by Busquets. Over to Labovich. Back to Ramirez. Over to Hugo. What?
Hugo sounds like a Street Fighter sound effect. Oh, sloppy giveaway.
Oh my God.
He sold.
44. Oh, and 44. What a goal at the very edge of the line.
I say Owen 44 sold when that happened. I thought he flopped, but instead it was a 4D chess move, and I mean, that's a very, very tight angle. Takes a lot of skill to finish that one. I feel like Gunnarsson probably could have done a little bit better, but you don't expect someone to shoot from that angle. It's
No, you
just
really
so
don't.
cute that, like, you have to get the technique absolutely perfect.
Yeah, and that is a very correct use of the word acute when it comes to the angle that was shot at.
The math teacher in you is proud.
Yes, I am. Rising over the Busquets to Muir over at the edge of the box, being trailed by Gin Tonic. We're in the 65th minute now. Looked for a cross, but overshot. Ooh. Is that
Card. Nope.
Nope, no card.
He just wanted to talk to the manager. I mean, player.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Busquets or Fist, so I don't think it was a player manager.
You know you're not allowed to do that, right? Yeah, okay. Ooh, good shot by Lavovich. It barely goes wide. Barely goes. Okay.
Yeah, we're apparently making everything plural today.
Yeah. Here's Jarvanins with the throws-ins.
Are we just speaking Latvian now?
Over the Jokers.
No offense to any Latvians listening in. It's just that's the constant joke about Latvian names is it's just everything ends in S. Forever. Until the end of time.
Jokers to Jaegers to 44s. 44s takes the shots. And then clears.
Yeah, 44 getting in a dangerous spot again, but this time Gunnarsson not going to get beat to the near post a second time.
Oh, no.
Catalunya really need to get something going like ASAP because they're running out of time here, and you don't want to rely on other results.
And Mojo Rising playing injured here as well. That's mildly concerning. But here's Vins. Oh, see, Vins makes it easy because he's already quarrel. I don't know how much longer I can keep this bit going. 86 minutes.
Oh, God. And we have the big enchilada coming up next, too, right?
I'll be serious for the big one. I'll be serious for the big ones. Jokers down the lines to Fishers, to Jaegers, to Newports. Well, that's just a pack of cigarettes.
I already made a smoking joke with him earlier.
Oh, I missed it. Oh,
I
that's a shame.
said Newport's just gonna smoke this one out of there. Whoa.
Oh, speaking of smoking one.
Jaeger with a bomb there, but wide.
90th minute. 2 minutes of stoppage time added on. Forward to Jaeger. Intercepted. DeVernier going up to Mojo Rising. Mojo Rising, the dog with Maple. Maple going forward to Greedo. Greedo fires, and it's just wide.
Golden opportunity for Greedo, but I feel like he rushed that shot. Feel like he could have taken a touch. I know, late in a game, especially a game as big as this one, you want to get that shot off, but just a bit of a lack of composure there.
Maple with the lofty header, and that's just going to be snatched out of the airs by Andersons. Hashtag
Rising was lurking there, trying to disrupt the flow of the center backs.
Here's to Labovich with the cross, looking for 44, trying to extend that golden boot lead, of which he now has one. Count it, one lead in the golden boot.
He has one, but he hasn't won.
No, he is not.
And insert that Juan Pablo Montoya press conference here. If you know, you know.
And that's going to be the final whistle. Athênai takes a 2-0 victory over Catalunya. Which will effectively give him third place.
Yeah, basically, Buenos Aires would need to blow their next two opponents out, and Athênai would have to have a pretty bad game. But yeah, that pretty much puts Athênai into third. And for Catalunya, they're going to be watching that Cairo and Paris game like a hawk.
Correct.
Because essentially whoever wins, if there is a winner, they will be a point back of Catalunya. and they will have a chance to send Catalunya down, which is
Yes.
absolutely wild to say. We've seen how good Catalunya has been in recent seasons, so it's been a down year for them. If there is a draw, then Catalunya are pretty much safe.
Yeah.
It is a 7-goal swing, which is doable, but unlikely.
Right.
But yeah, this was a game that honestly they're gonna be regretting dropping some points here, and they were outplayed. Maybe 2-0 was a bit harsh. Yannick Anderson had a very good game, but you know, you didn't get 3 points that you needed. Plain and simple.
Right. Let me see if I can quickly pull up. Because one thing I forgot to write down was who plays who in the final week. But while I do that, we're going to get into our second game. This is the big one, Hollywood versus Tokyo. Whoever wins this game is going to be very, very, very much in the driver's seat for the league title.
Yep, and in Tokyo, we'll see if they use the Nintendome as their home field advantage and how much that plays a role. The two teams both tied with 26 points. Hollywood does have a 4-goal differential lead, so keep that in mind in the event of a draw.
Right. Ooh, good challenge by Nessie.
As we take a look, it's a 4-4-2 narrow diamond from both sides. Is this the new meta? Question mark.
So,
or is this just like, I don't know. This is interesting. I don't think I've seen Hollywood play this formation.
I know we're in the Hollywood Tokyo game, but I just want to bring up one thing. Oh wait, while Tiki Taka fires and it goes out of bounds. Do you know who Catalunya's opponent is in the final match day?
Who?
It's Cairo City.
Oh, that could be a blockbuster depending on what happens later.
Yeah. That could be wild. Meanwhile, Paris will be playing Sao Paulo.
I would not want to be one of those coaches.
No. Here's Costanza. Ooh, taken by Hayden, saved by Sterling. Hayden picked Costanza's pocket and got a good shot, but just nothing doing there.
Yeah, close range. Didn't really have the good angle to really shoot from. Good job by Scott Sterling to make himself big.
Rashford over to Lin Kwai. Lin Kwai over to Spakjero, who gets it over to Ricky Bobby. Over to Miko Rashford. Rashford going back forward to Kwai. Kwai trying to get it in the box. Gets it to Taka. Taka fires and Taka scores! Tiki Taka in the 20th minute. Puts Hollywood up 1-0.
Yep, ties him with 0-44 in the Golden Boot race again, but more importantly, puts Hollywood in the driver's seat, and this is quintessential Hollywood. You know, they get the ball forward and they attack. Leon Kwai, I mean, that is an absolute, put that on a platter for Taka.
Yeah.
Not a very easy finish because defenders were closing in on him, but a very solid professional finish. That's what Tiki Taka do.
And Rube did like the Matrix move almost. Like, I don't know what happened there. Rube is our
header.
Ooh, yep. Here's Ricky Bobby, and that goes a little bit wide.
You do not expect Ricky Bobby to miss from there.
And Rube, I believe, is still our leader in clean sheets. I forgot to write that one down, but Rube is no joke in that goal. Ooh, intercepted
Another sloppy giveaway at the back.
Over to Taka, and that's
save.
Good save over the net.
Tokyo making a lot of sloppy plays at the back. Like that one right there. There was also, I believe Toastman had a header that was right to a Hollywood player. They need to clean things up a little bit at the back because I think this game is winnable for them. They have shown all season that they are, a team that can threaten and even beat Hollywood, but you can't be sloppy against the champs.
All right, here's Rise to shed it off the post and then cleared out. Oh, that's a heartbreaker of a shot.
I mean, if that went in goal of the season, just end it there. Because especially when you put the stakes on, this being such an important game as a flag is up there on Ricky Bobby and then one on Impossible. So looks like Hollywood have gone to the Jerry School of Positioning.
Why must you wound me so? Why must you at me like that? He's working on it. He's trying.
I'd like to speak to the manager. Wait.
Taka takes the shot. It's picked up by Rube. 43rd minute. And, that's not going to take us to the half. Here's Costanza on the free. Over to Gerard to Rashford. Rashford goes back to Putneska. Putneska, one of the other two players who picked up a red card. Do you remember in that one game against Athênai? Also tied for the league lead
Catalunya,
in yellows.
I thought.
Catalunya,
That was
you're right.
Catalunya, because it was like 8 minutes in.
Right. Tiki Taka takes a shot, but it's saved. Also tied for the league lead in yellows with 5.
Fair enough.
Oh, no! That was very sloppy, and that's a goal for Tiki Taka. Oh, tragedy strikes for Tokyo.
What did I say? What did I say like 5 minutes ago? They got to clean up the sloppy play in the back. And guess what happens? It's a sloppy play in the back. Aubuchon Touchette. There's some sort of miscommunication with Vercetti. And then Leon Kwai. I mean, that just... Oh, that's brutal for Tokyo. Let's see if they can respond right before halftime.
I was even gonna I was gonna even like make like a call Putneska a poker player because he likes taking cards, but then that I couldn't make that joke in time. That's gonna be yeeted in the row D, by the way. That's gonna bring us to the half. Hollywood is up 2-0. Up 9 shots to 5, 6 on target to 1, and it's been a rather quiet game for Tokyo's offense.
Yeah, they haven't been able to get much on target. Like, the shots 9 to 5, that's not too much of a discrepancy. But Tokyo's only been able to get 1 on target. They did also have that chance to hit the crossbar, but I feel like they have, Hollywood has played very well, but also Tokyo has given them opportunities, just sloppy play out of the back. Headers that go right to Hollywood players, missed passes, sloppy tackles. Clean it up in the second half. I think that you still have a chance to get something out of this, but you gotta clean up. Call in the janitor to play center back if you have to, as Alessio Calavatore comes in for Vidal Valor.
You remember what happened the last time you said, I think this team is still in it, and the cast with me?
We don't talk about that.
And it begins! Tiki Taka with the hat trick!
We do talk about that. I'm gonna blame you for bringing up that last time. But again, it's sloppy out of the back. Toastman's header goes right to Leon Kwai, and then he just gets beaten by Taka. And Taka beats Rube. Rube can only do so much when you're blunderbussing yourself in the foot.
I don't think I've seen the front of Leon Kwai's kit. Are we not, are we entirely sure he doesn't have salmon on the front of his kit?
Something smells fishy about that.
Ricky Bobby! And that's another goal for Hollywood in the 50th minute. It's 4-0.
Maybe it did happen. Maybe it is because I said they're still in it. For those who don't know, the last time I said that was Buenos Aires when they gave up 10 goals. But too much time, too much space for Bobby. Gets, in between the center backs. Finish. I mean, Tokyo, I just think, is mentally gone right now. They have just been absolutely assaulted in the tail end of the first half and then early in the second. Whatever they said at halftime, it didn't work.
What's going to be the plot twist is Leon Kwai is going to turn around and his kit is not salmon, but he has taped a salmon to the front of his kit. And there's just a fish there. Oh, Shinji Kaido, what a thunder strike of a goal. And that takes them back. They're on the board. There's still a long way to go, but they are on the board. It is 4-1.
Yep, the step to any miracle comeback is just getting on the board. A little bit too much space, but that's a heck of a finish with that kind of power and placement. I mean, Scott Sterling is not going to save that anytime soon.
So let's see if we can make this into a game. We hit the 70-minute mark. A lot of yellow cards being picked up.
I mean, yeah, you got to put it all on the line in a game this big.
Yeah. Rise into the box. Sky Rise fires, saved by Sterling.
I think Rise was looking for a runner that just never arrived. Because it was like him and against like the entire Hollywood defense.
I'll take life working in the restaurant industry for 500. Waiting for a runner that never arrives. The food's getting cold. Someone needs to bring it. Here's Nessie on the corner, 74th minute. That's going to be headed away, picked up by Toastman, who fires off Sterling and cleared out. And I believe we're going to have a throw-in.
Yeah, that Toastman put some venom into that one.
Gerard.
I don't know. I was going to try and find a way to make a bread joke there, but my brain just short-circuited.
Oh, God. Ricky Bobby back to Gerard.
Time for Tokyo. This game is bread, but in French.
Corner kick from Gerard. 80th minute. Looking far post. Headed away. It's going to be a throw-in. Taken by Nessie. And that'll be intercepted by Rashford. Another sloppy play off the set piece.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa. Here's possible
More
going
woes than a herky-jerky roller coaster.
What?
I have bad experiences from Primeval Whirl at Disney World. I think they actually shut that one down.
Here's Hayden. Hayden shoots, but it is saved by Sterling, cleared out by Jarrow.
Yeah, good look for Tokyo. They've created some better opportunities in the second half. It's just they started it so poorly that they've kind of been behind the eight ball. Because you look at the stats, this should not be a 4-1 game.
No.
Like, this statistically is quite an even game. Like, yeah, this seems like the type of, two teams going at it for the title. But one team, limited their mistakes, and another made a lot of them.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure it's really a tactical fault of Tokyo. It's just, sometimes your guys just make mental mistakes, and it's like, what can you really do?
Yeah. Here's Asagi going towards Hayden. Hayden fires. It's saved by Sterling.
That take a deflection that took some of the velocity off that shot?
I did not see that. Rube taking no chances, just throws himself on the ground to get that slow-moving ball. We have learned from King in D2 last week. No, Burger. Excuse me.
Oh, God.
I got the wrong side of Burger King.
Have it your way, I guess. I'm not going to make a reference to that Whopper commercial because I've never actually seen that Whopper commercial, and I'm keeping it that way.
Yeah, I have no idea what people are talking about when they reference that. But anyway, this game is going to be coming to a close any second now. Hollywood will be putting themselves in a very, very good position to give themselves a league title.
Yeah, they need a 10-goal swing. That probably isn't happening. But like I said, I do think this was a winnable game, or at least a pointable game for Tokyo. But they just shot themselves in the foot with silly mistakes at the back, where it's like, you can tell one team was fighting for a title that, had been there before. I feel like a lot of these, one team is used to winning. The other is not. I know Tokyo has won titles in the past, but...
And like I said, it's a 3-point lead now with a 10-goal lead. Hollywood plays Athênai on the final match day. Tokyo plays Buenos Aires. So,
And Buenos Aires is not shipping 10 goals again. I'm just saying. I believe they're actually next on our list, too.
they're not.
Oh?
We
Oh,
have
I can't
Cairo
count.
Paris. Yeah, we have Cairo Paris, Val School of Counting.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is another the other big enchilada because if there is a winner, the loser goes down.
Yes.
If there is a draw, well, they need to make up a goal swing. 7-goal swing, which is doable. It's not, it's not likely, but it's doable.
I mean, you think about it. You go if Cairo has a draw and they win their game 4-0, that's an 8-goal swing. If they win that final match,
because they play
4-0.
Catalunya head to head.
Yep. Yes, they do.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how these teams play this one. Are they going to be like cagey, trying not to make a mistake, or are they just going to go balls to the wall, guns blazing, ha, shoot the ball, go burr?
Ooh.
That was weird.
Yes, it was. I should mention that these teams are what I like to call true tied in the table. They both have 10 points. They both have the negative 11 goal differential. You know, like we're as tied as we're going to get.
Yep.
So
not a whole lot going on in the early stages of this one from the looks of it. So it does feel like, the KG relegation 6-pointer is in fact on the menu today.
Here's Jeeves. It's going to be headed away, but picked up by Jones. Jones fires at Hunter Jones. What a goal. And it's 1-0 Cairo City.
Hunter Jones has been one of Cairo's most impressive players this season on loan. And he gets into the box and just rips. Just lets it rip. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and you make, I don't actually know what his shooting percentage is, but I don't care. He made the shot. He shot the ball, and it went into the net.
He take good shot, ball in net, goal.
He take good shot, ball in net.
Goal.
Apparently I've gone Russian.
It's going to be intercepted by Cairo City. They'll go back to Hunter Jones over to Arasov. Arasov taking it back cross midfield. Goes back to Hunter Jones over to Laudrup. Laudrup going to go back to Howd. They go back forward to Jones, to Torres, to Bjorkas. Bjorkas has daylight, saved by Bartlett. And they actually keep it in bounds.
Bit sloppy there from Bartlett. I don't know, if he was trying to get that out behind, there just wasn't enough on it, or if he just kind of spilled it, but very sloppy rebound control. Luckily, the defender was there to come up big.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, I don't have any fun stats about Paris. However, I do have a couple fun stats about Cairo. Malachi Black currently leads the league in key tackles with 8. I'm not sure what makes a tackle a key tackle, but leads the league at 8. Ketchup Noodle, the person currently with the ball, is the most fouled player in Division 1, having been fouled 22 times.
Hack a noodle.
And Elmis the Heretic leads in specifically saves held with 23. So.
Fair enough. There really is not a lot going on in this game.
No, that's why I figured I could get away with reading all those stats. So we hit the half.
Baseball moding.
Yeah. It's 1-0 Cairo, 8 shots to 1, 3 on target to 0. And like you said, a very quiet half.
Yeah, I mean, the only real highlight was Hunter Jones's absolutely beautiful goal. The rest of the half left a lot to be desired, particularly from Asprey, who only managed a single shot. And now that they're playing from behind, that ain't going to be enough. They got to get something in this second half.
Yeah, and it would be really disappointing for Paris to drop this game, considering the run they've been on late. Remember, just a couple match days ago, they were at 1 point. And
Yeah, they were dead in the water, and they've kind of given themselves a chance.
Yeah, they've beaten like top of the table
Chance.
teams.
Oh, why are you not shooting that? He had space in the box.
Manager Val
Have
has
it go.
entered the chat. So here's a loud drop over the
Did I ever
Stains.
mention the formations? I don't think I have.
No, we
Well,
did not go over the formations because I was going to call one like a 4-1-2-2-1. But
yeah, I'll have to look.
Jones just kind of runs that one out of bounds.
Yeah, 4-3-3 for Cairo, 4-3-3 for Paris. A lot of mirror matchups today. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Here's Ask Jeeves. Remember Ask Jeeves, the official search engine of the SSL. Hashtag not sponsored. Is Ask Jeeves still a thing? Hashtag.
It might be. I don't know.
I know it's not Ask Jeeves. I know it's just Ask, but like that's still a thing. If I go,
Imagine not just using Google for everything.
right? Ask is still a thing. Oh, good for them.
Today in things I didn't expect to learn.
Arasov takes it to the back line, keeps it inbounds this time. We go to Stains over to Arasov again, going for the cross to Noodle. Bjorkus fires, but it's going to be blocked off by somebody. Looked like maybe Britsky. We're going to have Ask Jeeves.
One thing I've noticed with Paris so far in this one as that header goes over the bar is we have not called Leonidas Papadopoulos' name, I think, once.
No.
He is basically on an island up top, and he is such an important... Like, he's their main goal scorer. If they're not feeding him the ball, like, who's gonna score?
Right.
He's their main sort of guy.
I believe he was third in the Golden Boot race coming into today, but
he's been on a roll. He's been a huge part of this run.
Here's a Laudrup. Looking for
Boink.
Torres, but nope, nothing doing.
Barflick got hops. But still no shots in this half for Paris.
No, they had one.
Just now.
Oh, okay. Was it just now?
Yeah, but I think some of that credit also has to go to Cairo's defense. They're lining up with the anchor man there and helping link the back four with the midfield. Sort of swallowing up at the top of the box.
Ooh, good challenge. We get it forward to Torres. Torres going for Hunter Jones. Hunter Jones going forward again, but it's blocked by Zanetti. And we'll have a corner.
Hunter Jones has been very active in this one. Already has the goal. And he looks like the most goal-dangerous player on the pitch right now.
And, good save by Barfoot off the header off the corner. Here's another corner by Jeeves.
Can they give Bori Barfoot some help?
Ooh, that's going to be headed away. Picked up by Noodle.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, that's not a penalty.
It's risky as... Wow.
That is not a penalty.
That's not a penalty.
Okay, but did you see that clip of, I don't remember who it was, getting absolutely leveled in the box the other day?
Yes, I did.
And there was nothing called because he was offside, so they got away with murder. It was just...
I am...
It's Torres! Franco Torres, and that might be the dagger for Paris in the 81st minute. This Cairo goes up 2-0.
Yeah, and what this does, if Cairo can hold on as we take a look at the goal, it's Hunter Jones finding Arasov. Arasov, great long ball to Torres. Sneaks around Washburn. Top bins. But if Cairo can hold on, this sets up an absolute blockbuster on the final day with Catalunya.
Yeah, this sets up a win or go home with Catalunya.
The absolute spice. When winner stays in D1, loser gets to go to D2, which, wow, that has the potential to be really, really exciting. Or really dull. Jones. We don't know.
0-0 draw.
Anticlimax.
Yep. All right. Zanetti intercepted by Hunter Jones. Jones trying to get around. Alistair goes back to Staines. Back to Jones, going for Torres, but it's going to be cleared out, picked up by Ask Jeeves.
Not out of danger yet.
Jeeves, technical issues, but saved by
Barfoot
Barfoot.
has it. We're gonna blame this. A rat got our cables up here. Sorry.
Yeah.
We have a pest control issue. The budget is too low.
I mean, we can't even get you a working headset. You think we have rat control? Use Mr. Jones.
No, it works most of the time. It just has a habit of randomly turning off if I disconnect it from, if like one of its connected devices disconnects from it.
So here's Brisky on the
That was very confusingly worded, just word vomit.
Over to Oak to Bowl, and that's over the net. That's a goal kick for Cairo City.
It's a shot.
Here's Jeeves on the free kick. Head in, and that's Patrick Bjorkus. Puts it in for Cairo. It's 3-0 as Ask Jeeves answers the search engine question of how do you create a goal off of a set piece.
Yep, simple back post header. Think Barfoot or one of the defenders got a piece of it, and it just sort of agonizingly rolls over the bar, or over the line. The bar. What am I talking about? Absolute heartbreak for Asprey, who, you know, they had a good run to make things interesting in the avoiding relegation, but with that whistle, they will be coming to D2 next season. They had the Great Escape not happening, and when you get outshot 21-4 and don't put a single one on target, can't really say you deserved much better on the day. But Cairo, they came, they had home field. They knew what they had to do. They did it. And now this sets up an absolute barn burner, probably the game to watch next match day between Cairo and Catalunya, where Cairo with a win, they go up, Catalunya goes down. Otherwise, Catalunya goes up or stays up and Cairo goes down. So that's going to be very, very exciting battle on the Mediterranean. Do we know who's home? They're both on the Mediterranean. I know that.
Home will be Catalunya.
Okay. But that will wrap that game up, and that'll bring us to our final game, which is Sao Paulo and Buenos Aires. I believe this game is now a dead rubber. Not quite.
No.
Because goal difference, but
yeah.
Because I'm trying to run the permutations through my.
It's a might as well be, but like.
Because I'm thinking because Sao Paulo enters the day tied with Catalunya.
Right.
But Catalunya and Cairo both can't win.
Right.
So I think they might actually.
And this is Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo plays AS Paris in the final match day.
Because if Catalunya wins, they're on 17. Sao Paulo's on 14. If Cairo wins, they're on 16. And then it comes down to goal difference, I think.
Yeah, so
Sao Paulo just needs a point to avoid relegation.
Sao Paulo needs to, yeah, that's pretty much it. They just need a point.
I hate math.
Well,
I know you're a math teacher, but
it's one of those things
math.
that, like, you sit here and you think about all the contingencies that could happen, and just like
there are like
what
8
if
different.
This, and this, and it's just like all they need is a point.
Coffee biscuit.
And Coffee Biscuit with the goal gets passed over down.
Flags up.
Never mind. You got me excited, and then this is what happened.
Because it was close. It was really, really close. It was only by like an inch. Not quite a rave party, but whoa.
Koche Oakdown, our current leader in saves tipped, specifically with 12. On the other side of the field,
tipped over the bar and such.
On the other side of the field, Adam Rage, our leader. Oh, our leader in that saves parried with 32, now 33. Well, that was convenient. So
Love convenient segues.
here's Vandersloth taking
I
it
don't know
to
if those things are actually any convenient. Someone who's actually been on them can verify.
I've never been on a Segway. I've wanted to, but I've never been on one.
I've seen Segway tours, but I've never been on one.
And Shaw, it's going to be picked up by Anna Vier. Anna Vier, our current leader
What a ball.
Our current leader in distance run at 205.5 kilometers. I do not think I've walked that far in my life.
I don't know the math to convert that to miles. So I will just nod my head.
205.5 kilometers in miles. 127.7. Oh, I'm sorry, 127.69. I was going to round it to 7,
Nice.
but then I saw 6.9 at the end. So,
Nice.
I'm obligated to round to the 100th.
We are all over the place today.
We really are. We call the first 10 minutes of a game legitimately, and then we've just gone off on tangents. So
A sign of the times that we
Yeah.
go on so many tangents. Coffee biscuit. Cross.
Oh, it's a Newman.
Flag is up, I think. No, goal kick.
Newman.
Goal kick. Never mind. Ignore me.
Oak down, clears it out. Ooh, missed header by Akara.
Ooh.
But then Lexington just takes out the legs of Akara. Lexington watching a little too much Karate Kid and swept the leg. Got it over. They're over the tally now. Over to Gorkov. Gorkov fires, and that's over the bar.
Yeah, Gorkov had a lot of time and space there. I think part of that is just by the weird design of Sao Paulo's tactic. They're basically playing with one midfielder, essentially, because they have all the strikers going forward. They have the wingers going forward. And then they have the 3 center backs with the wing backs. So the ass man is screaming about getting overrun in midfield. If you know, you know. But
Here's Vandersloth. Ooh, it's going to be intercepted.
to be fair, that midfielder is playing box to box, so he was going to have to cover a lot of ground regardless, but he's doing it against a 5-man midfield. 2 wingers and 3 central midfielders from Buenos Aires.
Is that
So Sao Paulo's game plan is just get the ball in the box and just overwhelm them with numbers.
Ooh, good save by Oakdown. Is that box-to-box midfielder Anavier? No, it's not.
No, it's Inclán. Anavier is an inverted winger.
I was going to say that was an explanation for leading a distance run, but apparently not. We get the ball forward to Vandersloth, taking it across midfield. Good challenge by Lexington. Wasn't even a slide. They get it to Anavier over the coffee biscuit. Biscuit fires, turned away by Oakdown.
Lovely ball by Anavier, but don't think Biscuit knew what he wanted to do in the final third. Ultimately, the result is a mostly harmless shot in a nothing corner.
Do you think that he just ran up to the goal while dribbling the ball, just
We're at halftime.
We're at halftime. It's 0-0. A current draw between Sao Paulo and Buenos Aires. 7 shots to 4, 3 shots on target compared to 2 in favor of Sao Paulo.
Yeah, interesting looking at the passes completed in possession because, again, the way Sao Paulo is lined up, you don't expect that they're going to be maintaining possession. You expect they're going to be playing long balls over the top for the 2 forwards and getting the ball to the wingers for dribbles and such because they have basically no midfield. And Buenos Aires, they have 3 central midfielders and 2 wingers. So you kind of expect on paper, it's Buenos Aires is probably going to try and control the midfield more. You sort of use that numbers advantage against Sao Paulo to create opportunities that way. The problem is, but statistically, it's been the opposite case. Sao Paulo have had more possession. They've completed more of their passes. And it's just odd to me. I would love to look at some of the analytical data, and I might do it when the next file's up, just out of pure curiosity, because this is really fascinating to me.
Here's Governo kind of chipping it to Rage. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but now we're on the other side of the field. Oakdown booming it out. And that's going to be recovered by Knight. Knight, our other co-leader in yellow cards presently with 5. Gives it to Vandersloot over to the back line. Headed by Guevara, but over the net.
Yeah, I think he was too far out for that header to really be much of a threat. I feel like he could have probably knocked that down and gotten a better look with his feet.
Right. So
I've apparently gone from dysfunctional to like actually like trying to break this down.
Oh, it's because I stopped talking and distracting him. His headshot.
Very broken play.
Yeah, Ibrahimovic gets it to Thessenvitz all by himself. Fires way off, just a bit outside.
Foul ball.
There's Oakdown going deep out, but picked up by Lexington. Looked like he was looking for Akara. They're going to go back to Rage, over to Fred. Anshaw going to take it up the field. Ooh, missed challenge by Knight. And it's going to be headed by Anavier and just yoinked out of the air by Oakdown.
Yeah, that's kind of what Kofi Anshaw does, though. The left wing back for Sao Paulo, who's been absolutely fantastic this season, arguably been their best player. Putting in another cross there.
You get it to Oakdown. That was a very risky pass back to Oakdown. But Anshaw,
yeah, I think right there, Oakdown's just trying to get it the heck out, but not quite all the way.
Biscuit goes for the block. It's blocked. I'm sorry, goes for the shot. It was blocked by Brooks Patron. Now we're in the. It
almost feels like Sao Paulo have too many players in the box for their own good. Ooh,
Vandersloot just kind of yeeted that, yoked that.
Yeah, I'm not particularly sure he was aiming for anything. He just kicked the hell out of that ball and hope it landed on target.
Anavier goes for the shot, but it's, again, snatched out of the air by Oakdown. He's going to run it all the way to the edge of the box. Gets it over Calavera to Brooks Patron. Over the tally, forward to Governo. Buenos Aires moving the ball forward very methodically now. Vandersloot gets around Anshaw, but Anshaw does not give up the chase. Vandersloot goes for the cross to Guevara over the net.
And I think that play was a little bit more of what I expected Buenos Aires would try to do. They played with the ball, decent bit in midfield. They play that long ball for Vandersloot, and that Vandersloot-Anshaw battle is probably the positional battle to watch in this one.
You say with 5 minutes left.
Listen! You're right, but still.
Rage picks up the ball, rolls it out to Fred. Fred going to clear it out, but it's going to be recovered by Tolly. Tolly going forward for Vandersloot. Edwin Vandersloot slide by Fred to block it and keep it out. And we're going to have a corner from Gorkuff.
Probably the best chance Buenos Aires has created thus far. Vandersloot, one of their more dangerous players, and did force a corner, but did nothing particularly with it.
Right. Here's that Thessenvitz on the throw-in. They get it forward to Newman. Newman fires, saved by Oakdown. We're going to have Anavier to take the corner. Anavier goes across, and it's over the net. That's going to be a goal kick.
No major threat there. So get into the final minute. Do we have some hashtag dramatics?
Anavier, it's going to be headed away. And that's going to do it. Sao Paulo survives the drop zone with a 0-0 draw.
Yeah, they'll probably be a little bit annoyed that they didn't win that one. But it was a very even game, and I think more than anything, both these teams will just be, especially Sao Paulo, they're going to be happy to just stay alive, stay in this division. They don't have to. They could go into the final match day just vibing.
Yeah.
As for Buenos,
oh, sorry.
As for Buenos Aires, I believe this this basically means they are locked into fourth at the absolute worst, which is an absolutely fantastic first season in Division One for them. I know they had some a bit of a rough patch in the second half, but a tip of the cap to Buenos Aires, because fourth in your first season up, that's pretty dang solid.
Yeah, it really is.
Especially when you do still have a chance to jump into third with a win and an Athênai loss.
Did it feel like to you that the teams took the same amount of shots that game? Because it did not feel like it to me. The score sheet said they did. They both took 15. It did not feel that way to me. But
I think a lot of it is just a lot of Sao Paulo shots were just getting blocked, whether
yeah,
by themselves or by Buenos Aires. There was a lot of traffic in that 18-yard box.
But
As we take a look at the table,
Hollywood currently sitting at the top with 29 points. Tokyo sitting in second at 26 points. There would need to be some sort of absolute miracle for Tokyo to take the title at this point. But at the bottom of the table, we see AS Paris sadly is going to be relegated. Cairo City, Catalunya, 1 point apart at the top of the drop zone. And they're facing each other in match day 14. So I hope you are all ready for that.
yeah, I foresee a lot of sleepless nights in the near future until that for the brain trust of those two clubs, desperately to avoid the drop.
The brain trust. But that's going to do it for us tonight. If you stuck through it with all 4 games, that's especially through all of our random tangents of nothingness. I appreciate you hanging out with us.
I can co-sign that.
Yep. So, and this is the last Xenlos and Val cast of the season. That it's been a fun season. But,
It very much has.
But with that being said, I hope you all have a great night. I hope you're all ready for match day 14 because it's going to be a wild one.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Until then, I've been Xenlos.
And I've been Val.
And I hope you all have a great night.